Hey,
Hey,
what's new?
well, welcome to this first ever episode of What's New, where I show you the newest inductees of my video game collection, a bit of how I got them, and my first impressions. In this first ever episode, I will show you 6 games and the main finale. The first one of the 6 is Fighting Force for the PlayStation. Fighting Force for the PlayStation, I got that game on a flea market, and it was at a stand where they had a bunch of DVDs and just a few games. Definitely the people didn't know what they were selling, because the games, they were for €1 each. But I got a particular special deal for the games that I bought there. Fighting Force is a fighting game where you're going around fighting streets of rage kind of style. You're going in a 3D environment and you're going to beat up a lot of bad guys. I found that the gameplay was okay, with some exceptions of certain attacks, because some kind of moments people didn't respond at the right time. I know it's a PlayStation game, but that's not reason enough for the leaking times that it has. But for the price that I got it, €1, with the manual and the game in the original case, all okay, it was a steal. The second game that I got at the same stand was Wu-Tang Taste the Pain. You know, sometimes when you have a game that is so bad that is good, well, this game definitely doesn't belong in that category. In this game, you're playing as African American people who are ninjas. I repeat, African American people who are ninjas. First of all, this game, it doesn't look that good. With the gameplay itself and the cutscenes, it is really terrible done. The music is as well not good. They wanted to make some kind of theme going around of some kind of Def Jam style with ninjas. And first of all, when I started up, it looks okay, but quickly it dropped the bomb. It was over. The gameplay is not doable. Your attacks are not, you can't really attack. And if you're attacking, it's just butt mashing and it's not fun. This is really a game I wouldn't recommend. But again, I got this at the same stand, and this was also €1 with the original case, the original manual, and the game. It was all okay for the same price of €1. The third and last game that I got at the stand was really a steal. This game is so good. Well, this is one of those games that you could put in the category of it's so bad, it's good. I'm talking about Resident Evil for the PlayStation. This game is legendary on its bad voice acting, but it's also legendary of the survival horror game that it is. This game has made a lot of money back in the day. And even today, this game goes for a price of about $30. I've got this as well for $1. I told you that I got all the games for €1, but this is not entirely true. Because all 3 games would cost me €3, but I got them from the same woman that sold me for €1. I got 3 games for €1. And I can tell you, Resident Evil who has also the original manual and the original CD, if they would said that it was €5, maybe even €7, €10 I wouldn't know for sure, but I would bought it right away. When they said it was €1 and when it was combined as well €1, I was sold. This is really one of the best picks I've ever got. The 4th game that I got in this review is Call of Juarez Bound in Blood. This game I just swapped with a friend of mine for Killzone 2 for the PlayStation 3. I had an extra copy of it, and I thought, well, maybe it's a nice deal to exchange it with each other. I've played the story mode and I've completed for 100%. The achievements besides that are not complete yet. But I can say that I love this game and I couldn't put it away. It was really that good. I played it in around 10 hours, 10-11 hours, and it is really, if you see it laying around for 15 bucks maybe these days you could find it for €12, or in America I guess you can also for $12, maybe even less. And you see it laying around and you think, well, is it worth? I could totally recommend this game. This game is a lot of fun if you like Western games. It's really well done, and I know when right now is Red Dead Redemption a great hit. This is really, if you want a step down to get you into Westerns, this is the game for you. Again, this game was complete with manual and CD, and yeah, this was really also a good deal, but it was from a friend of mine, so thanks you. The 5th game that I got was Dragon Ball Revenge of King Piccolo. This game is for the Nintendo Wii and it is just what I was looking for. I know that I got back in 2002 a game called Dragon Ball Adventures for the Game Boy Advance. It was one hell of a game. I played it complete. I've got everything, every treasure that there was, I completed it because it was fun. It was a side-scroller just like this one, and it plays fantastic. Some minor points of this game were like the facial animations, just like Call of Juarez, that was the biggest disappointment of the game Call of Juarez. Here you have the same thing. While the Wii isn't capable as much as a PS3, I would say that the Wii would be capable of this. It's sad that it didn't put more time in it. The animation forward, like the fighting moves, brilliant done. The humor of Dragon Ball the series, where I'm a fan of, a big fan, is really good. It's really good. The humor just blows me away, and it's just how it has to be. You're dropped in the story right away with searching for Dragon Balls, and well, that's what Dragon Ball is. I'm happy that I didn't follow the exact same story, because that wouldn't be as surprising and as fun, because I know the whole story. I have every episode. I've got all the DVDs of them, and I love them. I really love Dragon Ball. The fighting modes are at a bit of a low quality. I wouldn't prefer this one as a party game. Well, yeah, it's a nice game if you're a fan of Dragon Ball. This is one recommendation for all Dragon Ball fans. But this game, I got it at the toy store, and with the the same. It was with manual and with the CD for €10.